dated, guess she graduated. She's no longer an executive assistant. She's now a realtor. Teresa Giudice, the realtor. Anyone want to buy a house in New Jersey? Buy it through fucking Teresa. Because in 2025, she was a realtor. And on the mortgage application, she said she was a realtor. And she made $15,000 a month. Well, they found out, I guess, by watching the show. That's what this IRS man, the head of the IRS, says, the field, that Teresa was not at all employed at that time. So not only was she not a realtor making $15,000 a month, she wasn't employed. I can't even imagine the audacity of someone to lie on a mortgage application. I mean, you have to show your, and again, if Kyle Richards or Mauricio wanted a mortgage with all their money, they would still have to show all sorts of documents. And yes, you could get a mortgage based just on assets and not have to show anything and say, hey, here are my assets I could turn into cash and they're worth $30 million and I want to buy it. But a lot of banks, they go the employment route. So regardless, Teresa doesn't have those assets. But yes, tons of assets probably blow you out of the water and you can bypass all of this. And it just takes a minute for you to get there. But here she is in 2001 claiming she's an executive assistant with fake, I'm not making this up, with fake W-2s. And then in 2025, she does this again and says she's a realtor with $15,000 a month. So that sounds like way more than just missigning one thing. That's what they're saying on the documentation. She on the documentary, she did a podcast a week or two ago, literally a week or two ago, where this came up. I guess she was allowing these people. I've never heard of this podcast, but she was allowing these people to talk about the camp that she went to. And she said again, she only signed one document. So it's not like this story is like she's still sticking to this story even after this thing comes out. So again, I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. I'm not picking on Teresa, but here we are, $3 million in tax debt. And I'm thinking we just learned from this documentary that A, nobody called the feds and they just watched the damn thing. And B, I think she did a lot more than just sign one piece of paper. I mean, twice she lied on two mortgage applications. And anyone out there, again, that has a mortgage knows it ain't easy to lie. You have to submit everything. Yeah. To lie, you would have to literally make up a profession in documents. And I don't know. Now, I mean, I don't know who is that ballsy. Like, you gotta be so. And let me tell you something. Do you have a minute? When she goes back to jail, like, I've said this so many times, jail is to rehabilitate. I gotta be honest with you, at this point, between Teresa, Huger, and Shaw, my money's on Jen Shaw. I mean, you think Karen Huger is going to learn anything in the 11 months that she's in there? Really? I don't think so. I mean, look, I believe in the system. You go to jail not just for a punishment, you go to jail for the amount of time that you should be rehabilitated. So if Jen Shaw comes out a rehabilitated person, I will welcome her with open arms. I haven't been so optimistic, but Teresa learned nothing from her 15 months or whatever the fuck it was at camp. So to all the people listening that are currently looking into her, allegedly, if you find stuff and you want to put her away again, I would put this woman away for like 10 years if it were me, because she has learned nothing. The arrogance that you lied on two, and unless this now, I don't see how a documentary. I mean, Justin Baldoni is suing the New York Times and saying like fake this and fake that, but I doubt that things have to go through legal. I doubt that they are just making this up, because that is truly a prima facie lawsuit. If not, that is like, to me, defamation on its face. So I'm sure these facts which they're presenting on this thing are true. Now, Juicy, because some bloggers have been posting this, I saw this on, where did I see this? I saw this on Bambi underscore 4L83 and still TreFab. I saw it on their two things. I saw it somewhere else. Juicy weighed in, and Juicy said, Juicy was very upset at this. He is very upset at this, the Juicer. He said, not even real agents. This is what Juicy said. Not even real agents. That's a made up video. I mean, video is spelled wrong, but let's not. I mean, has anyone ever texted me in my personal life? I misspell everything. Not even, you can always tell when I'm angry with someone because I'm shooting those texts off. Every other word is misspelled. Juicy said, not even real agents. That's a made up video. Get a job. He's talking, I assume, to these bloggers. Get a job. None of that is true. I mean, Jonathan Larson, the director of the IRS, is saying that it's true. So I don't know, guys. This one, I mean, did anyone else watch and pick up on this? Because I feel that we're almost like saying the no feds were called. And also, I don't know how Teresa still thinks that she only signed one document when this is kind of what you did. Anyway, I'm outraged by it. So unacceptable. By the way, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm still hearing it from reliable sources that Erica is not coming back full time. It's so hard to believe. And like, if she is coming back, I won't be shocked. But I've heard this a few weeks ago. We talked about this on this podcast. I'm still hearing from other sources. I'm hearing that Kyle and Bose and Dorit and Sutton are locked. That basically they know they're coming back. Contracts have gone out. They're signing. No surprise, right? Garcelle is out. Kyle is back. Bose is back. Dorit is back. And Sutton is back. I'm still hearing from different reliable sources that Erica, if anything, will only be offered a friend role and that she's probably not taking it. I don't know. It sounds so bizarre in a way to me because she's such a big part of the franchise, but I mean, again, here's the thing. I go back to that final scene with Erica. The show ended. The show ended just like Vanderpump Rules ended. And then we did like an after 6 months later, and everyone's cheering. The show ended, and we showed like Jersey. Jersey had like a series finale. Vanderpump Rules had a series finale. The way Beverly Hills ended, and then they showed 2 months later, 5 weeks later, whatever it was, where they're sitting there, Erica and her best friend on the show, Kyle Richards, and they are closing out the Tom Girardi story. Tom has been found guilty. How do you feel? The show was over. We didn't do those little headings where everyone's doing this and doing that. It was an after thing with Erica. And it just makes sense that she's not coming back. They always know it. That feels like the finality of her story. You heard it here first. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. I'm going to double down on it and say it again. I don't think Erica is coming back. I've heard it again this week from various sources, not one source, various sources that Sutton got a contract, Dorit got a contract, Bose got a contract, Kyle got a contract, everyone's signing their contract. Bose will do her show with Jimmy Kimmel. That has nothing to do with this. And that Erica, if she wants, could be a friend of. And she's not gonna probably do it. I heard Erica's not coming back full time, and it does make sense. And what I can't get out of my head is one of these sources that has been telling me this for this whole time is so reliable. So I don't know, TBD, but it came up again this week, and I'm thinking Erica's not coming back. Um, Finally, Beth.